What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignorant Genius Podcast. It's your boy Jay. Got Aaron. We got a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, I'm MANDEE, RENEE, owner of Purple Kisses Creation, a mobile bartending company.
How y'all doing today?
I'm smooth.
I'm good.
Fuck that heat.
I love the heat, bro.
Why is that?
I don't like to be cold. Like I was a kid. Like I would cover up my air vents when my mom had the AC on. It had a door closed.
Yeah, so you might have a little white in you.
It's not white, bro.
So 75 degrees is not good enough for you?
I like 75, but I don't mind 90.
90,
no.
It's got to be 99.
I'm gonna be outside.
No.
We're going to be in here. With
No, I'm
niggas.
just saying I'll be outside. Like if it's 99 degrees, I like that. I'm fine with it.
Nope, I'm a winter baby.
I'm good with the winter, the fall, the spring, but when it
I
gets to
hate
that
the cold, bro.
it don't bother. I can put a coat on. I can turn the heat on.
It's like
I can't
once
walk
get
around
cold,
with a AC jacket on.
Once I get cold, bro, I can't. My feet be cold and shit. I'm good, bro.
Poor baby. Mandy, you want to tell us a little background about all the things that you do?
Yes. Like I said, I have a mobile bartending company. I started in 2016. We started off with desserts. And one day I went to a pop-up shop, my very first pop-up shop, and I saw the drink vendors. So I'm like, I can do this. And then I started doing it. I started making like the famous cocktails like the Cosmos, the Old Fashions and things like that. And then I started like, I want to create my own cocktails. So that's what I did. I started off with Bedroom. Bedroom is my first cocktail. I make it with cognac and the honey pack. That's how I first started making it. And now I make it with my own natural aphrodisiac honey and cognac as well.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Aaron gonna have to get some of that.
That shit sound like
Yeah. It sounds like what it's for. Bedroom. So that's only one of my signature drinks. I have 13 altogether. I have my own Chardonnay wine. I turn my drinks into something as well. So I have Bedroom Jello shots. I have Bedroom ice cream. All of it is infused with alcohol. I also just started teaching. Well, I started teaching classes a year ago. So I have my own bartending classes that I teach. The famous groups, companies like Mary Kay and Paparazzi. I have girls that work and they sell the Bedroom signature drinks and any other signature drinks. So they go out and make their money with that. So that's a lot of the programs that I have.
That's fire.
So, yeah.
That's dope.
You ask the next question, Jay.
So, I see that you have them in cans and everything like that. You said this is your own, like, wine and everything like that?
Yep. I went through a third party to get it canned, of course. It's 13% alcohol, but it has our label. I call my Chardonnay the Purple Reserve. We are coming out with our red wine probably before the fall.
Okay.
What made you want to get into this type of stuff? Like, where do you draw inspiration from? As far as being a female entrepreneur out here.
With being a bartender, I love the excitement and getting people lit. Like, when you come to me, my job is to get you drunk, and that's what I do. But I do it, you get a 2-for-1. You get it with a good flavor, and it's a slow buzz.
Yeah.
But before it's over and done with, you going to feel it. And I come with great conversation, good energy. When you come to my bar, you're going to get the good energy. You're going to get a good drink. A lot of times, I'm the person people talk to about their problems, so I'm an ear.
That liquid courage.
Yeah, so I'm an ear to everybody. I just love what I do. I like the good feedback that comes with it, whether it's from the customers or a lot of young ladies that walk up to me and say, I want to do this. And I can tell them, like, I can walk you through it. I used to do graphics, like the websites and the logos. So I took it into, now I only focus on the bar industry. I still do websites. I still do logos. I still do labels. But I focus on that industry to get other bartenders where I'm at, to give them that. A lot of people say nobody wants to share. I will share.
That's good.
So I love that too. I share my girl stuff all the time. They be like, they got a different brand than you. I don't care. I want them all to win. You see 4 or 5 liquor stores on grass shirt, back to back to back to back. So therefore, it can be plenty of
Everybody
us as well out here
too.
Everybody gonna drink. So
yeah, it's so many people in this world.
So I gotta ask you, how is your liquor tolerance? You getting everybody else lit? Can you get lit?
I don't drink.
You don't drink? That's crazy. That's amazing though. That's I would never thought that.
You don't taste it or nothing?
I taste the juice.
Okay.
I taste my base. Once the base is good to me, then I do the alcohol. I say for label purposes, it's about 20% alcohol value, but it's probably a little bit more.
That's crazy.
It's probably a little bit more. As long as it tastes good, when I taste the base, then I know it's going to be a good drink.
So is it don't get high on your own supply, or you just used to drink it, don't like it no more? Like, what's the story behind that? Drink wine?
I'll drink wine. That's it. I never really been a heavy drinker as far as alcohol. So it's a little bit like you said, I don't get drunk off my own supply.
Yeah,
but I do like getting everybody else drunk.
I be trying to get my wife drunk, but she don't be drinking for real.
See, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to speak for all women, but when they get drunk, it's either cry time or fight time. Me, it just heightened all my personality. That's just it. Yeah, I love getting fucked up. That for everybody out there.
Oh, I was messed up yesterday.
Yeah. Do you have I don't want to say horror stories. Like, what kind of customers do you come across in the field? Like, people that people that you got people that I need 20 bottles next week for this thing, and then they just ghost you. And of course, in our field, man, and I'm sorry guys for snitching on y'all, it come with the she's very beautiful. Can I get this for a deal? Can I take what type of stories do you come across in your field?
Being a female entrepreneur is a trip when you're dealing with the opposite sex. What I will say, I have been fortunate enough to come across some real genuine males that's bring me in, and I'm up under them, and it's not no sideways thing with them. It's all professionalism. And then it's those ones that, like you said, they get my number off of Facebook and think it's okay to text me. And I'm thinking you want to place an order and you trying to talk about something else.
Yeah.
So it's those. But overall, I have been fortunate enough to run into some great men in the industry, or just in the world, period, that really is out to book me and see me grow. As far as horror stories with this field, there are people who complain about pricing.
Yeah.
And that's really the most that I have came across, because I'm one of those bartenders, if I see you getting too drunk, I'm not going to serve you.
Yeah.
That's where I cut you off. And if you have one of your friends come up and get a drink, that's on that. But as far as me serving you, I'm not going to serve you. I'm a woman, so I know the signs of drunkenness and what's around.
People could take advantage of you.
I'm going to say, sweetheart, no, I think you have had enough. You working on your 6th drink, and I know my drinks are heavy. So, sweetheart, you not getting no more.
That's a soldier. Damn, yeah, but that's good. But
you don't need no more mixed drinks.
But that's good, though, because you looking out for their safety.
So, I haven't really had no horror stories.
That's what's up, man.
So, where do you see yourself taking your brand in the next 5 years? Do you see yourself trying to have something in the stores, at the liquor stores and everything like that?
That's gonna be within the next month.
That's what's up.
So we dropping something right now.
Hey, let's clap for that.
So that's gonna be within the next month. Purple Kisses will be in a couple of liquor stores, and they will be black owned. So
that's fire.
That's what's up.
That's on the. Y'all heard that here.
Yeah, make sure
let
you
the cat out the bag.
Yeah, send us that when it drop. Are you gonna do you gonna pop up at one of those stores the day
yes,
of?
I'm gonna actually do a tasting.
Okay,
a lot of my cocktails and the wines. They're gonna be. I'm gonna have 2 East and 1 West.
Okay.
By October, we will actually have a location.
Oh shit!
Oh snap!
My brand Anniversary is October the 15th, so that Sunday I'm going to do a grand opening because I have the building already. I'm just getting it together for the grand opening, so that's going to happen. But my 5-year goal, I will probably not be in Michigan.
Okay.
But I will have locations. That building ain't going nowhere regardless if I'm here or not. I want something in my city. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be just one of many locations. I just wanted to start something here before I make my move. With being a bartender, I would like to be in some of the littest cities. Yeah. So I'm going to go Atlanta. I love Atlanta. So that's going to be my second location. The first time I went to Atlanta, it was for the BET experience, and I sold out in like an hour. And it was 2 other drink vendors. And I had 400 drinks, so I sold out crazy. So they when I go down there, they support heavy. So that will be my second location. And then I think I want to go to either Miami or Houston. Okay. Will be my next.
Yeah, I know Atlanta is really like Black Mecca, you know.
Yeah.
It's Black Mecca. The Black excellence there is crazy.
And they love Detroit.
We cousins.
Yeah,
everybody got a cousin. Everybody got a cousin in Atlanta.
They love us so heavy. When I go down there, they be like, "You not from here?" I'd be like, "No." They be like, "You from Detroit?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How you know? Y'all talk the same." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like they say, we got an accent too.
Yeah. Do you think we got an accent, Aaron?
We from here. We can't tell.
I don't feel like I do. I really don't.
Well, we need to take a trip when she open up her spot down there.
Yeah, come down there.
I'm gonna flip the switch real quick. This is a question that you actually brought up the other day on one of your stories. Mm-hmm. Can you get to know a person romantically through text? I'm gonna let you go, then I'll go, then we let her follow up because this is her topic.
I feel like no, because you know when you texting somebody in any like way, shape, or form, and you say something and you be like, "Oh, I meant it to be sarcastic," or "I meant it to be serious." You can't really display that through text. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, nah, you can't do it.
I feel like, to me, it's a yes and a no. And maybe it's just for me. I don't know you. So if I'm texting you, how was your day? How are you doing? How are you feeling? That's just whatever. People call it small talk, but that's kind of like getting to know you. Then once I have that, that rapport with you, then I'm already itching to call you and itching to FaceTime you. So I feel like maybe in the immediate beginning, I like the text. Then after that, I'm going to want to be on the phone with you all day and FaceTime. But I ain't going to just be straight on the phone off the first interaction because I'm just sitting there like, Maybe it's just me, but that text kind of like warmed me up into wanting to be on the phone.
I get what you're saying from that point. Yeah.
So I want to hear from a woman's perspective because I want to make sure I ain't out here fucking up.
Listen, I'm not about to text you my favorite color. I like what you saying, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be texting you 50 text messages in one day when we could just call and talk to each other.
But I ain't sat on the phone no female in years. So what I'm making it like is like even now we on the go so much because it's like them phone calls gonna be cut short and it's like this motherfucker ain't got no time for, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just, I don't know, maybe I need to test it out and see what happens because
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. But once I know you though, it don't matter. We on the phone anyway.
So what I'll say is, from what you said, I do agree. Once you get to know, because sometimes within them text messages, it's like what he said too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes within text messages, words get messed up. Mm-hmm. I could be telling you a joke and you taking it serious. So now I gotta text you again to explain I didn't mean that. And then from your point of view, it's like, let me figure out if I even want to even talk to you on the phone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a catch-22.
But after the point of what you said,
I'm talking like 2 or 3 days. Text. See me, I'm saying like 2 or 3 days because again, I know me. Once I'm feeling you, and I want to be around you and talk on the phone with you or FaceTime.
Good morning. What you doing? Like now, that's every day.
Now that's a different conversation because most of them guys are just trying to get to that one thing they trying to get to anyway. Right. When they say that anyway, they ain't really trying to get to know nobody anyway. So
I'm one of those. And it ain't even about you paying for it. I'm Miss Independent.
Yeah.
Let's meet up you free? I'm free. Let's meet up at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I'm personal in space. I wanted to initially be how I wanted to be. I'm a person who likes to be up under whoever I'm talking to when I have time. I like to talk to you when I have time. So I like to start things how I want it to be. I don't want you to feel comfortable with texting me because I'm not going to be texting you this whole relationship or getting to know you. I want to let you know, like, this person is clingy, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
So you know this is what you're going to... I'm not going to text you and then all of a sudden switch to wanting to talk to you on the phone. No, I'm about to give you what I like. And therefore, if you're not a texting person, I'm at a talking person, I want to know that too, so I don't talk to you.
That's hard.
Because you're going to text me all day. And I want to talk to you or be up under you.
You right. I'm wrong.
No, it's good from both point of view.
Because it depends. Like it depends on the person and the situation too.
I always say that.
It depends on where you meet people.
I need that fluff.
Because if you meeting somebody in a virtual setting, then it's gonna be all text and stuff. But if you like at the Riverwalk or something, then have that talk to somebody or something like that,
or a person on the job.
I think it's like what y'all say. I think it's depend on the person. Because I can meet you online, don't mean I want to text you online 24/7.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like I said, and then I'm a homebody too. So, but I like to go out sometimes. I like to go out with my person. I don't like to go out clubbing. I like to go out with my person. So I don't want you to feel like that's what I get a lot too. Let's chill. Can we go somewhere first? I'm on the go. Give me some type of excitement. Chilling at home is something I could do on the regular.
Yeah.
Give me something exciting.
I got another idea when she just said that. Because y'all both like to travel. Why do people travel just... I mean, I know people like to see new places, but why go travel just to go out to eat and go to the bar? Unless it's just so much different from Michigan. Like,
it's different food. Like, I love Chicago food, bro.
But I'm talking about the bar. I'm talking about just the bar and grill. Like, people go to views type places and when they go out of town.
Atmosphere.
I make it like this, though. I make it a point of I'm not eating anything that I could get in my city for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to different shit. Like if me and my wife go to Chicago, I'm making a list of shit that we don't have. I'm going to a fucking like Argentinian restaurant. I'm going to the Chinatown because we don't got no Chinatown. I'm hitting all them spots up that we ain't got here. Even when I'm like, if I go overseas, I'm not eating a burger and fries. I'm trying all the cultural shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about the people like y'all that got interest and creative with it. I'm talking about the people that go sit in a pool with 1,000 niggas.
Because they want the environment change. Being somewhere else is different. I have drove my son to Chicago to go to the arcade.
I'm not talking. That's hard. That's not here though. I'm talking about.
We got arcades. First off, it's some people who ain't been outside of Detroit.
That's sad.
Them the people who feel like Michigan have so much here.
Yeah,
it's just not in Detroit. It's in Traverstown. It's in these places that people don't want to drive 2 hours to go. They go. Like a lot of people have not.
Black people around.
A lot of people have not even explored our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like for me, I have explored our backyard. I'm one of those people that take a 2-hour drive to go to the sunflower fields because I like stuff like that, or the gardens in different places. So a lot of people have not explored our backyard.
And Canada right there too.
Yes.
So
they ain't even been over there.
Yeah, don't got an enhanced license or a passport, nothing. Okay.
But for those who do, I feel like it's a change. You want to be around different people because a lot of people are different from us, and that's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes.
But some of those people are under some different stresses that's here, and they can't enjoy themselves here. So they got to go somewhere else so they can feel safe.
See, that's another conversation too. That be right there when you get back.
Yeah,
but hey, that's that whatever
that
week,
peace of mind.
Yeah, that week
for
that you need. Yeah.
Okay, y'all gave me some things to think about. We'll see.
So like, say this, Aaron, if you really deep into the streets and you got people all out for you, you stole some bricks or something, or you like sold somebody some powdered sugar, and you just been living shiesty out here. You can't enjoy none of this shit in the city for real. So you like, all right, I'm gonna go to Atlanta or something and do like the shit that I want to do here, but I can't because it's not safe.
I always say a piece of of a peace of mind
Yeah,
is
peace of
better
mind.
than no peace of mind at all. So maybe that's what it is for them, a peace of mind for a second. Might be temporary. That temporariness might get them set with something that they need to do when they come back.
That's fire.
Slow things down for real.
Yeah.
We might have to make a trip, some podcast business. We'll see. I'll come back and revisit this topic. I want to ask y'all about Carly Russell. That's how you pronounce her name?
Yeah.
25-year-old girl allegedly was kidnapped. I think the story is she was driving and saw a toddler come across the expressway.
Yeah, on the side of the road.
And did she call somebody?
She called the cops, and then she told the cops that she was going to get out of her car and investigate it, and apparently a man came out in the woods. But after she called the cops, I think she called her sister-in-law, supposedly, and her sister-in-law said that she screamed or something. I don't know.
Okay, so that's what happened initially. Everybody was, pray for her, safe return, and they found her, or she showed up at her parents' house. And now the cops were saying there's no evidence that she was abducted. They had her phone. She was Googling how much to have an Amber Alert. She was watching Taken. It said
how to take from a register without getting caught.
How much to take out of a register without getting caught. I just want to know your thoughts on what do they call it? Playing on the police phone. What do they call it?
Being a liar.
Yeah, basically.
False reports or something like that.
Yeah, false report.
Yeah, man. So do y'all think something happened to her?
That's elaborate as shit, though.
Do y'all think something really happened to her? And if not, what was her point of doing this? Because they say her family is well off. So I'm confused on what happened. Attention?
I ran away from home probably at least 3 times just for attention because my mom used to work a lot. I think it was attention.
But how old was you at that time?
That's what I'm about to say. You see what you just said?
I was in high school.
See, I think she ran away to get some wee-wee with the side nigga.
No. That's a lot to get some wee-wee.
That's elaborate as shit.
It must be good. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know because I'm trying to see what was the I don't know.
I have no idea. What would go through her head to do all this? I feel like she just need help.
Nobody. Yeah. Where's the baby?
It wasn't no
baby.
I'm just saying.
they said it was no reports of a baby. If I feel like more people would have been like, "Hey, it's a baby."
That's what I mean. In the beginning, when we didn't think she was lying, nobody was even worried about the baby either.
Oh dang, that is true. Because I was saying pray for her. Hope she found. I didn't say nothing about that baby.
So, because it was an issue. Oh my God, I hope we found. Then they found her, and everybody thank you, Jesus, we found her. Then when they found out she was lying, then it was just joke city. All the comedians, the IG comedians, that shit was.
Yeah, they pretty much was like, if I want.
And she still posted though.
Yeah, she
I want 2 days off.
She be liking her tweets and shit. She got fired from her job.
Like she said.
Yeah, she got fired.
Something wrong with her.
But you got to think though, if she going through all of that and shit like that, that means she can't go to. She don't got nobody to go to for her.
True.
And the black community with mental health isn't the best. Mm-mm. And like you said, her parents is well off. They probably
we got the money. What else do you need?
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, we gonna pray for her. Hope she get the help she need, or the dick was worth it. Cause that shit crazy.
Man, if she did all that for some wee, it's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mandy, we always like to ask our guests, what are you currently listening to, or what's on your playlist right now?
I'm listening to a variety of stuff. I love reggae music.
Oh shit.
I love Drake.
Oh man.
What's wrong with that?
No, he got OVO across his chest and take that shirt off.
You know that.
I've been listening to the other Toxic Scorpio because Drake is a toxic Scorpio too. He's just a softer one. I'm listening to Future.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of meditation and water.
Oh, that's my daughter do that shit. I come in the living room. It's drip, drip, drip.
It's so relaxing. You don't like it?
Cause that nigga won't wake up.
Yeah, you probably needed some rest that you won't sit down and take until you heard that water.
Right.
So, that's about it.
Okay. I had another question for you, Jay. You can go. Mm-hmm. What was I about to ask you? Oh, the fan question. I got some fan questions.
We do got fan questions.
is anything off limits? I just want to ask you that first. Okay.
I'm an open book.
Got you. Let me get to him right now. The first question is from Keen.World. He wants to know, how do you feel about gay men of all races stealing black women's personality?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I believe in people being themselves. I don't like a liar or a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Who you identify as, you can. But take it from your own personality. Take it from yourself. You don't have to, because for me, a lot of it is extra. We can act some of the ways that gay men act, but a lot of it is extra. We don't act like that. Not all of us. Not all the time.
I'm glad a woman said it.
So, no, we can't be catty. But can you showcase some of the loving part of us too? Why is it always catty? Why is it always extra? Because that's not us. Who are you? Because you can be and feel like you are a woman or identify as a woman. Who are you on the inside? You don't have to be. Are you catty 24/7? Probably not. So why are you so extra now? Because you identify as a woman.
Yep.
So
you summed it up perfectly. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure I say this. Clip this up. Okay. Again, I apologize for this question.
Go ahead. You don't have to apologize. Keep it going.
Do women like it rough or gentle? Rough. See, that's
probably
good.
because I lost my virginity rough. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you love somebody, every time y'all have sex, you make it love. But you can give it to me rough.
Bet. No comment. I ain't gonna say what I like or how I'd like to do it, but I feel exactly where you're coming from. Let me jump to this next one. Damn, I should have had this junk because they supposed to put it in the box and they keep.
It's so long. I don't think they able to.
Yeah. Guy wants to know why when women like a guy they automatically expect boyfriend behavior. Even though sometimes the guys just want to be friends and they can still hold you down but not want a relationship.
What are you telling her, sir? Because not all women are like that. I am a serial dater. Mm-hmm. I date multiple men. So I'm not looking for no boyfriend or no relationship. So I guess it really depends on the woman. And we're emotional, so you have to be careful what you say to us. Because you're going to say yes, we gonna hear no, so you gotta be. And I will admit that because I have to be careful. I was texting somebody, they text me, and I start tripping on them, and he was like, question mark. So I'm like, you know what? Nothing. It's okay. Cause so we have to. I catch myself sometimes. So you gotta be careful what you say to women and men don't know what they want either. So you could be chilling with her and making her feel like you her man. And that's what she feel now. Yeah. So you gotta be careful.
Don't sell them.
Know that person. Yeah.
Don't sell no dreams, niggas.
Yeah, cause I ain't selling none. I be selling them. I'ma date you, your daddy, and your uncle.
Damn, I like it. That's what niggas do.
Okay.
Why? Guy wants to know why do women pick and choose which personality traits is attractive based on the race? And he explained it a little further. He meant like women won't date the nerdy black guy, but they'll date the nerdy white guy.
I've never.
Or not again. It's not specific to you, but they'll be like, oh, well, he's a square because he got a 9 to 5, or he's corny because he watches this or listens to this. But if it's another race, it goes.
It's many things I can say to this. First, I have never dated outside my race, so I don't really know. But as far as people, I am open to all walks of life. I used to feel like I wanted to talk to an entrepreneur because I'm a full-time entrepreneur. But I learned, like, I've been meeting all types of people, and I like the 9 to 5. I like the nerdy. I like it depends on, you just got to know what you like and that goes to a lot of people don't know what they like. You don't even know if you like the nerdy guy. Have you ever talked to a nerdy guy? Or are you just going off the way that he look? Or have you actually sat down and talked to that nerdy guy to even say that you don't want to date him? Because why not?
I'm gonna ask both of y'all this. Do y'all feel like it's like peer pressure from their community or their friend group or how they was brought up that they won't date this person because they afraid of what the reaction gonna be?
Of course.
Probably because they don't know who they are.
A lot of black people have perceptions of whiteness and all types of shit. So if you smart,
You watch The Office?
No.
I'm saying that's what they say to me. You watch The Office, or you watch that. You watch that white show. You do that. You eat that. You go there
all the time. Like it's always a stigma with us
because people don't have diversity in their lives. Because it's not a such thing as a white thing or a black thing. It's either you watch The Office because it's a great show, or you don't. Yeah. They don't know who they are.
That's what's up, Josh. I'm gonna let you ask your question because I want to make sure it's clear.
All right. Oh shoot.
Was it better to be a man or a woman?
Yeah. I said, was it better to be a man or a woman in the 90s growing up or being an adult, or is it better to be a man or a woman in the 2000s era, like now?
See, I don't like to compare eras, but I feel like everything is harder now.
I think shit was more simple.
Yeah.
And it was more organic.
Like, would you rather be who y'all are in the 90s, like now, or like?
I was born in 89, so
I was born in 87, but the
but
thing is
I
this.
understand the time. What I would say with that is, I feel like you said, it was organic. I think a lot of people I don't think it was so gravy and great back in the 90s either. It just wasn't so much social media. It wasn't all these different components that kind of put things on the front end of things like now. So to me, a lot that's just like people compare granddaddy did this for grandma. Granddaddy was still sneaking around the corner to see Patty Mae. So don't get it twisted. Grandma was just still in the house. So it's like a lot of things were hitting back then because it's not like I said, the different components that we have now that put things on the front line. I feel like with those things being on the front line, because people don't know who they are comparing things, and that's how they're taking it out.
I got a little bit of a different perspective. I feel like, well, yeah, nothing's new under the sun. Right. It was doing that, but I feel like it was. Social media does play a big part, but I feel like it was more shameful to do certain things. That
yeah, most definitely.
It was like, man, what you doing that for? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was, more stable relationships back then. Of course, obviously people were still cheating, like I said, but I feel like a lot of things are normalized now. It's normalized to have sneaking links. You never heard that term back in the 80s and the 90s, bro.
But they were still doing it though.
Yeah, I mean, some people.
It wasn't like I get what you're saying.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't promoted.
Promoted, right?
Right.
And I feel like it was more. This is based on my perspective, what I've seen. I feel like it was cool to be, a man take care of your house or your woman, or was cool to be a woman who, didn't want to be a hot girl type stuff like that.
Right.
I feel like times is just different, bro, and I feel like it's just worse now.
Yeah, I agree because I like to hang out with men mostly, and women don't cook.
She right.
Cause I'm cooking for I'm an entrepreneur on the go, and I cook for my son. It's just me and him, so I cook for us. But they be like, Amanda, when you cooking? I be like, hey, you talking about 5 hoes? What you need my cooking for? Hey, they don't cook. I said, oh, yo bad. But women don't cook, and fast food was a privilege in my household growing up. So when my mama said McDonald's, we was excited. Now that stuff getting daily. So I do understand where you coming from with that, because I was tripping out like they don't cook.
Y'all keep.
I feel like I was just saying. I feel like with the don't cook part, I feel like if she make an effort to actually like try to learn, you know what I'm saying, like afterwards, I feel like that's cool. And you don't got to come into it. Knowing how to throw down.
Right. It depends on your age. You should know how to throw down.
That's what I'm about to say, bro. Like, me and her, different era, bro.
You better not be serving me no box macaroni and you over 30. I'm going to look at you like you crazy.
Yeah. If I meet you at my age and you don't know how to cook, you ain't going to know how to cook.
Yeah.
when she said the fast food was privilege, I got 2 questions for both of y'all since y'all parents. Do y'all just, you know how some people be like, I'm getting my kids whatever they want, or I get the kids the same thing I get? I'm gonna ask one question. It's about like gym shoes. People like to joke on people for like having on J's, but their kids got on Playlist. Even though the kids gonna fuck the shoes up, do y'all still believe in like play shoes and good clothes and bad clothes, or it's just fuck it up as material type shit?
I have one child, so he's spoiled. A lot of the stuff, his good shoes turn into play shoes.
How old is he?
He 13.
But that was like earlier now. Like even I know he into his dressing and shit now.
Earlier
right?
It was the same thing.
What about now?
He's still messing up his shoes.
Like right now, I know he want to look good now.
That's what I like around that age. That's when I was like, no, I'm not.
I think I cut into him more about his shoes, because you're not about to look like you said. The kid, I'm dressing like this, and you look. You got some. I have to put his. Don't touch nothing in. He got 2 dressers. Don't touch nothing in this dresser unless we going out. Wear this whenever, because he don't be caring, and he be talking about my son barely changed his drawers without. I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, I got you. So he's a boy. He like he say back in the day. Back in the day, we just went outside and played. We weren't thinking about. I got you. So that's smooth. And then you got. I'm
more the spoiler and material than him.
But you still got the structure. Yeah. What about you? But your kid's younger, but you just say let them go wild and fuck it up.
Oh hell no! I mean like, nah. I mean like, if they got the nice, they got the nice shoes, and then they got their play shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, when me and my wife, if we buy them some shit, it might turn into some play shit. Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, these is your play shoes. Don't go outside with these on. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing this on her because I know she's going over her grandma's house with her aunt and her uncle, and they gonna be playing in the dirt type shit. So nah, you're not gonna be wearing the nice shit. I feel like that's common sense though.
I got a question for y'all. I think it's gonna go viral. What are y'all feelings on the kids and the food in the household? Because a lot of people, they can just eat all day, every day because it's there. Is it ration out? Like, how do y'all determine? Like, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause some people, they like to talk down on people to tell their kids they got a plan, like breakfast, lunch, snack, whatever. So, or something that's put up where they can't reach it at.
I can give you a backstory because I was able to see both sides of it because my mom and my dad wasn't together. So my dad had 3 other kids and my mom had 1. And when I went over to my dad's house, he'd be like, "You want some juice?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just go in the fridge." He was like, "Nah." Reached under his bed. He got a whole fucking case of Welch's type shit. My little sisters, I don't know how it is, but once that shit would have hit the table, it's gone in a day. Yeah. But my dad, he knew me, like how I was raised. I'm gonna ask. Yeah, I'm gonna always ask. I'm gonna be like, "Can I get this?" It was always. It's not. I wouldn't even call it ration out. It's just the fact of you act like you had something.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you act like you had some home training type shit, like shit like that. Like, you're not supposed to eat up everything.
That's what I tell my son. Like, I don't care. Go in there. Don't bug me, because if you mess around with me and I'm doing something, you might not eat for hours. But I cooked it for you. Go in there. Don't go in there and eat 20 tacos.
It's called being greedy.
Yes.
I was always told,
but I'm not gonna tell you what you can't have. Right. Sometimes I do the portions. Because I like fresh fruit, so I'll cut up the fresh fruit and put them in bowls. Eat 1 bowl. You ain't gotta go in there and eat 3-4 bowls. Just eat that 1 bowl because it's full of different fruits for you. You don't have to eat the whole thing. It's all about not being greedy, like you said.
To be honest though, the way my daughter eat, my oldest, she's so picky. It's like she's not even gonna eat up everything now. My youngest, as she get older, I'm scared. She'll eat up everything.
She gonna eat you out of the house.
Man.
I think it was one more question. He wants to know why women can't drive, and why don't y'all take more care for the road? Y'all drive reckless.
Who is the one that cannot drive? First off, y'all sit so far back that you can't even see your steering wheel.
She ain't lying. Niggas like to drive with their knees and shit and
like,
be look cool.
Damn, ain't nobody in the car.
Right. So I don't mind. Like, I think it's more like a flossing or a shining type of thing. I don't mind the in and out, the loud music, the back. Like, people don't use blinkers, but be safe. Why are you cutting over and it's no space? Why? Because now I'm about to be ready to fight you. Now I want you to hit me.
And that's why I don't have a CPL, because I know I would put it right out the window.
No, you won't, because I got one.
No, not you. I'm saying people. I'm talking people that drive crazy.
No, I'm saying no, you won't.
I got angry issues.
I do too. When it comes to the road, but what I learned is because I be on the road so much, you'll be going off all day, every day. So what's the point? You're gonna run into about 6 or 7 people that do something stupid. So you're gonna be cussing people out all day.
I be just looking out the window like I could reach them, and then I just keep driving.
I just got tired of cussing people out.
I just cut somebody off like real close with no blinker just to let them know.
See, then they follow you to your house.
Please do.
See, I don't want no CPL because I don't want to.
It ain't gonna be
I don't
like
want to
that
have to stand my ground. It ain't no stand your ground in Michigan.
But yeah, I feel like low key, I ain't gonna host you.
Men, but to answer this question, men are the worst drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
When I'm in the car with my girl,
you might be the exception. I feel like I'm in
Mario Kart 64 with my girl, bro. I be feeling like she don't look both ways. I peep shit. Like she'll just be like. I'm like, bro, what?
No road trip. No road trip with y'all.
Those 6 to 10 people that I want to cuss out, I guarantee you, over half is men.
Damn. Sorry, fellas.
We drive aggressive. I don't necessarily think it's.
But I feel like them
aggressive and reckless.
But them dudes is just got God complex and want to be seen, and
they driving a 300 or a Charger SXT.
They be driving a Neon 91 trying to push that bitch to the limit.
And them be the worst, because it can't. Why you cut in front of me like that and you ain't even doing the speed limit?
Don't got insurance.
Why you get in front of me like that?
That's crazy, man.
I feel like Michigan.
Michigan Atlanta is worse.
I miss Atlanta. They is wild. I've been overseas too. Them niggas is different.
When I first drove to Atlanta, because I got to take my drinks on the road because I can't fly with them. So when I first drove down there, I don't understand why they speed limit is 65. It need to be 80 because them fools, they drive crazy.
Oh, Chicago bad too.
Yeah.
What's the name? Lakeshore Drive, whatever. They was like, it's like 45 or something like that. Niggas be going 70, 75 on that bitch. And it's normal. It's like, I think it's like a hashtag on Twitter. Like, niggas know, like, you gotta go like 70. I was going like 65.
I wouldn't even be able to drive on that road, dog. That's crazy. I got one more question for you, Mandee.
Okay.
Do you feel black female entrepreneurs get a fair shake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's attached to, I hate to say it, pretty privilege. Mm-hmm. A lot of it is attached to that. But I do feel we get a fair shake. Like I said, I've been fortunate enough to run into some great opportunities with being a black female entrepreneur. Do we have to work harder? Yes, we do. I feel a lot of things in this world originated with black women, black people in general. So if you don't have the resources or necessarily the credit and all these other things that other nationalities and things like that have, we do have to work harder. But do we have a fair chance? Yes. You just got to work hard to do it. I don't feel like we out for the count. There are so many grants and things that's for us. You just have to structure. You can't say that you can't get it. You just got to structure it right. You may have to where you feel like we should only do A, B, C. We really got to do A, B, C, D. But the opportunity is there. We just got to work hard for it. You got to have your business credit set up. You got to use your business accounts. You got to, where somebody else may just be able to walk in and get what they ask for. But we have to structure things right.
But is that truly like
is it fair?
For you? You have to have all your stuff in a row when somebody lighter hue is just gonna walk in there. But also they was taught. I don't
feel like it's fair, but it's also requirements that's on something though.
But do you think we're taught to like how to run a business or actually brought up?
Oh no, not at all.
So you, as like black people, do you think we're I would say, is it, you know, you have financial literacy, but like business literacy, I feel like that's something that should be taught to us because so many people push
college. They don't necessarily push trades and being an entrepreneur. Everybody, like my son, I don't think he's going to, I want to push him to go to college, but I don't think he's going to go to college. Therefore, if I'm setting him up with the business mentality, because you're going to be successful one way or another. And if you don't want to take the college route, which, hey, I don't want to waste my money if you don't want to do it. I don't want you to go and waste my money for 2-3 years for you to turn around and say, Ma, I want to do what you're doing. So I'm setting him up now with it. Like, he's an employee. As soon as he turns 15, he will be an employee at Purple Kisses. And once he turns 18, when I can turn something over to him, that will happen. But as soon as he becomes 15, he will become an employee, and he'll be getting paid, and he'll get all of that.
Are you hiring right now? I got a 15 and a 17-year-old.
Girls or boys?
Girls.
I could find some. We sell lemonade as well.
Okay.
We have lemonade, so I could definitely hire them.
Yeah, I feel like that's dope. I ain't buying no more chargers, AirPods. Lip scrub, none of that. They need a little pocket money.
I feel like that's important for us to raise our kids like that. I feel like even if they
give them an option,
even if they want to go to college, give them a way to make their own money. Because
they need something to do outside of that too.
And then you don't, like, a lot of times you don't want to be that broke college student. You can,
right.
You can be the one that's selling something on campus. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's really, really important to boost our kids up, because I feel like we not setting our kids up, because we gotta give them those building blocks to succeed.
When you have people like me who do free workshops, I don't really charge nothing for kids. If anything, it'd be like $5 or $10, if that. Parents have to bring the children. They don't want to. I'm giving you free daycare for 2 hours. That's how I feel like. Yeah. Drop them off to me. I'm not asking you for anything but that. So I don't know what it takes for our generation to
stop being scared
and open up and lazy. I go to my committee for the housing over in my neighborhood, and it don't be nobody there. I was on a councilman meeting up at the Millennial. They had something. It was like nobody there. So it's like, what's going to happen with the politics if we don't come up? Because initially these other people are getting old. These baby boomers are going to be getting out of office. Who is next? And if nobody is teaching, if none of us step forward, they not going to step forward, the ones that's up under us. So who gonna show them?
That's how them foreigners be getting up there, because we just comfortable where we at, and
that's what I don't like, because it's like we got some talented kids that we have to bring it out, and sometimes it's the parents that gotta pull it out. And if you can't pull it out, bring it to people like me who want to pull it out of them, that want to help them. Somebody got to start somewhere. The opportunities are there. It's the parents that's not bringing it out. Yeah. It's the parents that's not teaching them.
Nope.
And it ain't because they don't know. It's just that they're not digging further into or being fully invested in their children's future.
Stagnant and lazy.
You got to get these kids out of certain environments, because if they in this environment constantly, they're going to be a subject to that environment. So if you open them up to people, like you said, like yourself, that show them different things and show them how to do things to get themselves out of that environment, it's up from there.
Yep. I want to thank you for coming on today. I ain't gonna lie, you probably the best guest we had. Very informative, very inspirational. I'm proud of you. You got them spots open up, because one day I want to have a spot where I'm gonna cut hair and we gonna record the pod.
Okay.
That shit fire.
I think we got to do one thing before we get off of this pod. We got to try
something.
Okay.
What you got here?
I got the Tipsy Fruit, which is the pineapples, and this is like a 2-for-1. It's a drink with the fresh cut up pineapples as well. Okay. This is Bedroom that I was talking about. This is my Chardonnay white wine, and then Bedroom in a Jello shot version.
What you gonna take?
Ladies' choice.
I don't know. Y'all don't seem like y'all like no Chardonnay wine.
I drink wine.
You drink wine?
Yeah, I drink wine.
So you try wine?
I'll try that.
Or you want some pineapples?
No, I'll try that.
Oh, I should have put it in. It's all warm.
It's cool. Let's see.
You want some?
I'm good with it right now. I'm straight.
And you know, Chardonnay is like dry.
Mm-hmm. It's strong too.
13%.
This shit good as hell.
I'm gonna take them these pineapples.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, it got a real lemon in there.
You want to plug your social medias, websites, any events coming up?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of events.
Go ahead. Welcome. That's what we're here for.
Let's go back. Okay, let's think. August, I will be at the Detroit Film Awards. So that is August the 27th at the Garden Theater.
I know somebody that's gonna be there. His name is Eddie Kane.
Oh, I love Eddie Kane and his wife.
He's a friend of the family. Yeah, Bird. That's my baby.
I love them.
They
Peyton with a spiff.
Yeah, they gonna come on here. We gonna get to the married life.
Oh yeah.
Of the weed heads.
Oh yeah, I know them. Yep. So that's gonna be August the 27th at the Garden Theater. Of course, I'm doing pop-up shops all over the place, and then September the 15th, I will be in Virginia teaching a bartending class.
Oh, that's dope.
And then September the 30th, for all my ATL people, I will be there for the music award show with Purple Kisses bringing Peachy. So that's what it is. And you can follow me on Purple Kisses Creation on IG and Facebook.
Any more questions?
No, I don't have any more. Just thanks everybody for listening. Hopefully we see everybody at the podcast event.
You know we gotta do this every week, man. You might as well come on and plug it. Pause.
But yeah, July 28th, which is this Friday, the Raw Avenue is hosting their second event, the live podcasting event. We got 5 shows. Of course, being Ignorant Geniuses. Guard Your Heart with Shama, Let the Audio Talk with Jupiter and my boy Shakir. Then we got the 88 Fly podcast with Alana and Kaylin. And then we got Black Fridays with Denzel. So you guys come out and support. It's going to be a dope event. Support your local podcasters. And yeah, I can't wait for it. So
yeah, we out of here. Thank y'all for coming.